folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Moving to a bunch formation. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Let's fly to the wideout. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. There's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The ball is hauled in.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Golden Gophers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They bring it down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. The Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Important third down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Fights off a defender. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB keeper all the way. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Washington.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
That's reeled in. It's Hunt. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Look out, room to run here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20, past the 10, touchdown, Washington. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a player go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up with perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. Trying to find some room. It's Hunt. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and falls incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Hunt.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Golden Gophers come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the Golden Gophers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dump ball's caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. Well, they have to settle for 3. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. He's missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Now they call a run. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
And it's a direct snap. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
They knock through the BAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter.
Minnesota 28, Washington 27.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Huskies offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Handoff heading left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Huskies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And they misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He hands it off from the gun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. Running through the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff in a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go, let's go.
Movement here from the tight end. Handoff to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. This time, a completion. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That ball snagged for a completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.